Okay, let's continue. It got cut off again, so clearly I cannot record more than like, I think 15, 10, 15 minutes. But anyway, let's get to it. I'll try and be shorter this time. So then I realized I was going through spiritual warfare. And for me, that was very confusing and upsetting because I was like, Gandhi, who am I? Why would I be going through something that I thought abantu serious, like ama gurus of spirituality go through? Gandhi, who am I? Why would I be attacked? And lucky for me, ukukhulela ekhaya where iBhayibheli lalifundwa khona in a Christian home, ngakhumbula nami fast ukuthi okay, let me try and read the Bible. So I started reading the Psalms. I started reading the book from about Genesis, Exodus, and but kakhulu ama Psalms. And I continued doing research on why would I be attacked, and thank God for all the people who have gone through what I went through and decided to make videos. Hence, I'm also making these videos because I'm hoping I might help someone out there, because those videos, they helped a lot. I remember there was one video I watched because my attack was serious. If you've been through these attacks, you will know. I was attacked physically, I was attacked emotionally, spiritually, mentally. But I think the worst was physically, when you know, when you could feel like it's even hard to walk. It's like you're carrying bricks and you like, why? I'm not that old, I'm an active person, like really, why would my body be giving up like this? And but then I decided, you know what, let me continue. And I remember one time I was at work and my body was literally giving up, like honestly giving up. But I was like, you know what, pray, sleep, pray. Then I started carrying my Bible everywhere. I went, even at work, I would pray even before I get to work. I would pray in the morning, I would be praying in the midnight. I just decided to, you know what, let me fight back with prayer, because I do not honestly understand what this is. I hear people saying it's spiritual warfare, but what is this? What is narcissism? Why are the narcissists after me? You get what I'm saying? But thank God, because I really was like, no, I need to fight back, and please God help me. And God did help me. And I started again now reading the Bible with understanding, not just reading the Bible because I have a test to write, no, but because I really needed to understand. And I've always been a firm believer that I'm not the only one going through whatever. If I'm going through spiritual warfare, clearly someone has gone through it before me. And I remember even our parents, because things happen to our parents, especially black parents, don't share. But as kids, you pick up stuff. You can tell when something is not right with your parent. Excuse me. So I remember that even my grandma was a prayer warrior. So I was like, okay, let me follow in my grandma's footsteps and pray. And pray really, really hard this time. And when I read the Bible, read it with understanding, and do research, and not stop, and not, because to me it felt very witchcrafty. Hence, if someone would say, hey, try maybe izinto zesintu, not that I never maybe attempted, but I was like, no, it just doesn't resonate, it just doesn't agree with me. I don't feel comfortable even thinking about it, so no. So I stopped that as soon as I started. So I continued with my research. What is it that I'm faced with? What is it that I am going through? So I started learning amagama afana nabo empathy, light worker, uthi ngama-empaths, kunama-light worker, and then I was like, okay, I need to look into this. Even in spirituality, I was like, let me research this word deeper, you know. And what I found out was, okay, spirituality is a person with whom the Spirit of God dwells. And I was like, then if the Spirit of God dwells within me, then that's a good thing. That's a good thing. If then that's what spirituality is, the Spirit of God dwells within me. And there's a lot that was never shared with us as kids. So thank God to Google, thank God to those YouTube videos, because I also started searching things like Abo Kundalini and understanding what is this thing, what is Kundalini, and it's a word that was so foreign to me. I've never heard of it, so I had to thoroughly research every word that maybe would get thrown at me, or maybe if I'm searching empathy, what empathy is, maybe certain words will pop up and then I will go to that, or maybe I'm watching a video about light workers and then maybe something about Kundalini will pop up, and then I will check that and I will research that and that. But then again, I would go to Ikosalami Sondweni, and you know, because we have sessions where we discuss spirituality, but esondweni ke sonke siyazi ukuthi bayikha phezulu. But one time I remember when I was talking to Ikosalami, and then he says to me, you know, thosely, sometimes when you dig deep into things, it becomes like what they call a rabbit hole. Like the deeper you dig, the more the hole becomes more, the darker it becomes, because just when you think you're seeing the light, it gets dark again, and now you have to go deeper, and now you are just drawn into this rabbit hole. So in your research, make sure that you don't allow yourself to go that far. And I was like, oh, thank God, because you know, sometimes you need people to actually bring you back, because the experience of spiritual awakening is so can be devastating if you don't get if you don't go to proper channels, or if you don't get the right people to advise you, if you don't get the right information. Luckily for me, it's not that I was oblivious to such, it's just that I never paid attention, and the fact that I never thought that things like that can actually happen, that people can really